We are underway here in Greater Sudbury. Interleague play. This counts towards the standings. Big 2 points for both teams. Sudbury looking to hang on in the bottom of the race. In a pass out front. They score early. It is Blake Clayton. Put him on the board.
Great pass out there from Rowan Henderson. And again, the key to this line, and in many ways the Wolves, is that aggressive forecheck. We saw it there. I believe both Henderson and Gonchar should pick up assists on the play.
Duguay working it around in the middle. Benino trying to get it back to the forehand, loses the handle of it and fell. Clayton. Henderson, the shot. Big save, still loose. Covered up finally by Milosh. Clayton flipping it ahead, going after it with Dean and Henderson. Henderson just had a nice chance before the break on the shot. Seventh shot, and there's out front Henderson. This line does it again. How about that?
That chemistry between, especially in particular, Henderson and Clayton, has just been wonderful to watch it develop this year. And they're both, this was one of the discussions, Nick, of the trade deadline, with moving away a Walton.
Longer than we should have because of things that have gone on. Shot right off the draw. Nice glove save by Bronis. Takes the shot. Bronis saw it all the way, blocked it aside. Steiner now working up against Smith. Back to the point. Vanderkay works it around. Shot. Vandon in front. It's loose. Big
nice
save and a rebound out front. Steiner couldn't get to it. You're giving players a break too, right? They don't have to move so far side to side. They can just stay home. Gonchar back at the point. He has some screen in front. It's loose right on the doorstep. Henderson. Clayton has some space. Goes around the defender. Back to the point. Blonda steps in. Shot. Score.
Very nice. Very nice. Excuse me. I thought Blake Clayton, great decision, looked up.
Back to Verdon. Goes around the board. Steiner loses it. Here's Henderson. Clayton joining him. What a pass. Clayton opens the 5-hole. Can't put it in. Clayton gets the shot off. Not a lot there for Boscheman with a couple Wolves players around him. Verdon behind the net out front. Steiner turns. Pass. Open net chance. And Bronis got a piece.
And I believe that now the net is off. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there it is. It's definitely off now. It was off earlier. I think Bronis went over to be by the post. You could see the part sticking out. Interesting. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Verdon. Back to the point. Saint Laurent takes a shot. And there's a goal. It's Steiner getting on the board for the Huskies.
And I think I misspoke early in the game, maybe even in the very outset of the game, and suggested that Steiner's a defenseman. He obviously is not. He's a winger, has been up front, and very quick hands, and we saw them there. See what you started.
I didn't start anything. Ula.
Oh, yikes.
On Steiner. Takes his man off the puck. Nemitz behind the net. Out front shot. Scores. Steiner does it again.
Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable out here at the moment. Wide open. Some defensive laps there because he had two Rouyn players. Steiner ended up in behind his teammate.
And sometimes, you don't get to change on the icing, but you get that, 10 seconds of a breather.
Yeah.
Shot from the point from Saint Laurent. Big save by Bronis with a lot of traffic in front of him. To the blue line, Hovan. Takes a shot, did not miss by much.
Had a little bit of room on that glove side top corner.
Nemitz now to Ula. He steps in. Ula in front. What a pass. Jens Ula, Jan Hovan score.
We'll call that one the Amanda Zurkowski effect. You interview the guy at the end of the second period, and he comes out and makes a picture-perfect pass.
Genzula finding with his head up that entire time. Jan Hovan right on the doorstep, who keeps his stick down. And for Hovan, that is goal number 11 on the season, restoring the 2-goal lead. Right back at it is the Huskies. They get it back to within 1. A lot of traffic in front of Bronis.
Yeah, and again, that very similar to the first goal by Steiner, where you got a guy standing right in front of the net.
Hovan throwing a hit, stuck behind the Wolves net. Hovan has it taken away from him. Shot right on. Bronis will hold on. Interleague play between the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies and the Sudbury Wolves comes down to this. Over the blue line. Beauchemin's got a shot. Around, trying to wrap it in. Beauchemin. Verdon. Long shift for these Huskies. St. Laurent. Steiner takes a shot right in the glove. Verdon for the Huskies. Clayton for the Wolves. Clayton wins it back to Ewells.
Kip. There you go. Nice
Amos chips it ahead. Nice pass. Clayton. 4-point game for Blake Clayton. Icing on the cake.
And a great all the way through that sequence, right? Just unselfish plays. Henderson knowing that he had Clayton over on this side.
So 4-point game for Blake Clayton, who will likely be the first star of the game. That one ends it. Some shoving that will likely carry over into Quebec next week.